Man, Cap, we live, Cap.
We live, we live.
Yeah, we are live,
Back.
man.
We
Welcome
back.
back to No Excuses, man.
We back.
Oh, man. In fact, before we go any further, tell the good people at home what to do, man. Tell the good people at home what to do, man. I'm ready to talk ball.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit the post notification so you know when we post, man. Keep on tuning in to the videos. We greatly appreciate it, man. Just get us across the algorithm, man.
All right. So, it ain't no secret, man. It ain't no secret, you know what I'm saying? Last week, we know what a big game it was. It then came and went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It then came and went. Last week, man, Alabama went on the road into Athens, a night game between the hedges, and Alabama won the football game 24-21. Ty Simpson finished with, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the stat sheet in my face right now, but I want to say he threw for 276 yards. He had 2 passing touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown, so that's 3 total touchdowns for Ty Simpson. Cade Proctor caught a pass, although it was a lateral pass, so when the stat sheet it goes down as a rush. But I know
Yeah.
that's a big takeaway from the game. A lot of everybody gonna remember that one. But man, Cat, give me your just overall, man, recap the game from the other night, man. How did you, after that game as an Alabama fan, how did you feel about this team going forward, considering how they looked in week 1 in Tallahassee?
Oh man, this is a completely different team, man. They playing with a chip on their shoulder right now. I think they laser focused now. I think that Florida State loss may have been a blessing in disguise for this team. Um, the intensity, I can see fire in their eyes. I see passion. Uh, I even see DeBoer. I see more passion in DeBoer and what he's doing. I see fire in his eyes now. Like I think that was a reset. We needed that. Like the way that the Alabama is playing right now is they playing well enough to beat anybody in the country right now. Like I think that's what they really, really needed. And in that Georgia game, they came out firing. They didn't come in to start off slow like how Bama usually do, start off trying to feel the team out. They came out firing. Like that's what you want. You want your team to come out the gate running. You know what I'm saying? Hit the ground running. And that's what they did, especially in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Second half, you that was bound to happen. Kirby Smart, they won 33 straight home games, so you expected for them to fight back and make it a game because it's a pride. They have pride in their program. They're not finna just let somebody come in there and just do them any kind of way at home. So I figured that Georgia was gonna come back and make it a game. I even made a post on Facebook and said that it's still a lot of game to be played, man. I said Georgia's gonna come out the second half and play, which I had already knew, but I knew that Alabama would be able to weather the storm because in this particular matchup, when they play Georgia, for some reason, they don't make too many mistakes to give Georgia a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like Ty Simpson, I knew he wasn't gonna put the ball in the harm's way. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna be able to, conserve it for the rest of the game. So he did what I wanted him to do. He came out firing, made his presence felt. I think people from Florida State to now, I think people didn't change their perception of Ty Simpson. If your perception didn't change no Ty Simpson yet, at this point, brother, I don't know what else you need to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's between you and whatever type of agenda you got against Ty Simpson. I don't know what it is, but he's proven to me that he know how to get it done, man. So whatever whatever y'all thought about him, I think we can kind of throw that out the window now. I still want to tighten that run defense up. I still think we need, tightening up in that area on our defense. I think our secondary played good, you know what I'm saying? Except for that, them 2 blown coverages. One of them resulted in the touchdown by Kobe. Was it Kobe Young?
Kobe Young.
I think it was Kobe Young. It was resulted in a touchdown. The other one, he just dropped a wide open pass, but I can counter that and say Ryan Williams dropped a pass early in the game too. So I mean, that just kind of just countered each other. So I mean, that just happened. The football guys were just on our side with it. You know what I'm saying? I thought that besides Ty Simpson playing, the way that he played, I really, really love the way that Bray Hubbard played. I think Bray Hubbard was the MVP of the defense. I just think he was literally on every tackle. Every time I seen Bray Hubbard, every time you see him, any moment of that game, he was around the football. Whether that was a solo tackle, a game tackle, whatever, he was around the football the whole game. He had to have at least 15 tackles. He had a buttload of tackles. Like, this dude was everywhere. I don't know what Bray Hubbard did before the game, but if he gonna continue to play like that, man, he gonna. I mean, if we gonna get that out of him every game, hey, and if we're gonna get this Ty Simpson, this version of Ty Simpson the whole year, hey, the sky's the limit, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Jam Miller, us getting Jam Miller back, I think that was a huge turn. I think that was huge in this game. I think Tim Keenan, he's still working his way back. You can tell he's not in football shape yet. You know what I'm saying? Even Jam, you can kind of tell that they still getting their footing up under them because they haven't played all season. But I know they're gonna be ready. I'm not worried about that. They veteran players. They gonna figure it out. They'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? But just overall, man, I'm just glad that Alabama is finally showing like fire. I'm glad that they're hitting the ground running. They not hesitant in what they doing. They attacking. You know what I'm saying? And then when a team attack them, they attack back. That's what I've been liking. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't just scoring and just letting down like they did against Florida State. Like, they realize that a team, like, they have to play the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Like, against Georgia, it always be that type of matchup where Bama come out firing and Georgia find a way to climb back. Like, I figured that this game was going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But it went just like I thought it would. I knew that it was going to come down to quarterback play. I knew it was going to come down to Ty Simpson or Gunnar Stockton. I knew it was going to come down to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ty Simpson, outplayed Gunnar Stockton in this matchup. I mean, anybody with eyes could see that Ty Simpson outplayed him. And people might not want to hear this, man. People might not want to hear this. Man, Kirby got out coached in this game, man. Kirby got out coached in this game. DeBoer and Ryan Grubb had Kirby and Glenn Schumann in the blender damn near the whole night. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they just coach circles around Kirby Smart. Like, in that 4th and goal instance, Kirby Smart would usually, kick that field goal and make his defense come back on the field, and you got to drive to beat them. That's usually what Kirby would do. But it's always when he play Bama, it seemed like he always like try something out of the norm, because I think that the Bama matchup is just different from any other matchup. He really wants to beat Alabama, so I just think he throws everything in the kitchen sink when he play Alabama. Like, he throw the conservativeness away when he play Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to beat you. I got a chance to win the game. I'm gonna try to win it. Which I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to win the game, if this is how it was won, you gotta take some risk. I would have kicked the field goal personally, because I would have, seen Ty Simpson would have had to drive the ball to beat me. You know what I'm saying? I would have trusted my defense, because the defense didn't allow no points in the second half. So you had to trust your defense in that instance right there. But I guess Kirby wanted it bad, so he went for it, but it didn't turn out like it was supposed to, and that's the result you got, man. But all in all, man, if Bama keep this up and play with this intensity, they got the talent, they got playmakers all over the field offensively. I've been saying that if they're gonna show up every week and the line block like they've been blocking and pass protection, sky's the limit, man. This team can win the national championship playing the way that they playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Philando Barksdale leaving the building.
I was trying to be subtle.
Oh man. Get it off a moment, man. Get it off a moment. Give it off a moment.
Shout out to my dude. Shout out to my dude.
No. So recap, man. Some thoughts. Agree with a lot of what you said, man. My very first thought from the other night, man. I remember the chatter from week 1 to now. And it's always, every time Alabama lose, you got to find a coach and get a new quarterback. That's just how it go. If Alabama lose, you either got to A, find a head coach. B, get a new quarterback. C, get a new offense coordinator. Or D, get a new defense coordinator. Because those are generally the 4 main things of a football team. So when Alabama lose, one of them 4 got to go, right?
Yeah.
I thought Ty Simpson had a Heisman-worthy performance the other night. Granted, Heisman trophies are not won in September. True enough, I don't even care. We're not even going there right now. Ty Simpson was very, very good the other night, man. He was very exceptional in the game. The dude, man, at the line of scrimmage, man, just watching this pre-snap, man, this is advanced college quarterback, and man, he's pre-snapping, he's checking out everything, he looks comfortable, that he's throwing the ball with confidence. He ain't sitting back holding on to it. Now, you remember after the Florida State game when the boy talked, but they was asked about Ty Simpson. He said, I thought Ty played fine. He just needs to play with confidence and let it rip. He letting it rip now, man. And guess what? After Alabama played their second game of the season, I believe that was the one against Louisiana Monroe, and Simpson went 17 for 17. I came on this show and said, I don't know, man. Ty looked pretty damn good to me the other day. Granted, all the quarterbacks looked good that day because the competition was so inferior, right?
Yeah.
17 for 17 with 3 touchdowns is just impressive to me. The ball never hit the ground.
Yeah.
But that's the old, you didn't play nobody. Okay, cool. The following week, they played Wisconsin. Now, granted, Wisconsin ended up getting, I think they got blown out by Maryland like last week or the week. Right, it wasn't too long after that. So maybe that Wisconsin win don't really count for much. I'm just strictly talking about Ty Simpson's performance. When I watched Simpson play Wisconsin that day, I said, okay, yeah, no. My eyes ain't deceiving me. We got a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And then we get the bye week. And Grubb and Kalen DeBoer get put together a game plan.
Yeah.
Ryan Grubb put on an absolute masterclass the other night of coaching and calling offensive plays, man. Ryan Grubb was spectacular. Grubb was absolutely spectacular the other night, man. In fact, you know me. I've always been more of a pro players. Players get the credit. Players deserve more of the blame than coaches got. Players make plays, man.
Yeah.
Players make plays. Players make plays. Now, granted, coaching is very important. You would never hear me say coaching don't matter, because that's stupid. Of course, coaching matters.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson was phenomenal. That's one of my first takeaways. I agree with you. Kirby Smart got out coached by Kalen DeBoer again, back-to-back years. How do I say that? Last year in Tuscaloosa, both of them had a bout before they played each other. In the blink of an eye last year, it was 28-0 Alabama.
Yeah.
But you can say just that, oh man, Milroe was just on one that night. Okay, cool. Same scenario. Bye week for both teams. This game is in Athens. There's no Jalen Milroe. This is Ty Simpson's first SEC start on the road. 14-0 Bama. My second takeaway. DeBoer out-coached Kirby. I agree with you on that. Another takeaway I got. I don't care what the stats say. I tweeted this. I don't care what the stats say. I don't remember them. They not jaw-dropping by no means. I thought Jam Miller was absolutely huge in that game the other night. Experience, Jam's ability to fight for tough yards, man. Them 2 or 3 yard runs add up for more than people give it credit for, man. They do.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stand when another team run to get away from the run game because you only get 2 or 3 yards. Those 2 or 3 yards can count for something, man. At the end of the
Yeah.
game, when Ryan Grubb called that sprint out was Simpson open like he fakes it and Jam going to flat, right? We have a play I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That play was like 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4 because the run game, you had 2 or 3 short runs that set up you for a manageable 3rd down.
Yeah.
So Ryan Grubb's play calling was phenomenal, man. I thought J.M. Miller was huge in that game, man. Defensively, man, Bray Hubbard is a menace, man. Real talk, man.
Oh, man.
Real talk. A lot of us as Alabama fans, man, and granted, Bray Hubbard, what was on tape, man, the performance against Florida State, it was warranted. You could call it like hate mail that he got. Man, Sam, he took it personally, man. He's taking it personally. You gonna get everything you got from Bray Hubbard from this point forward, man. I'm with you, man. I thought he was Bama's best defensive player. I thought Tim Keenan was fine for it, especially for him to be 2 or 3 weeks removed from tightrope surgery. I thought Tim Keenan was fine, man. The run defense definitely needs improvement. We'll talk more about that in the next segment when we start talking about Bama versus Vanderbilt. But man, honestly, I was extremely impressed by to go on the road to outclass an opponent. And people can look at that game and go, well, Georgia dropped a touchdown and Georgia had a 4th and 1 right there, like that close to the goal line. And you stopped them on 4th down, man. But you find ways that, man, Georgia could have won the ball game. Hey, I'm not here to debate you, brother. You might be on to something. But can I counter that with this? Alabama led the ball game 7-0. The game was never tied, nor Bama never trailed.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about how a team could have won a game if they never had a lead in.
Yeah.
I'm
that is
sorry
if
that just don't resonate with me the way they might do somebody else. Whenever Georgia decides to go for it on 4th down with this hurry up, they tried to hurry up in tempo with fast pace. They're trying to run tempo right there at the goal line. You got the 3rd string running back, Cash Jones, in when number 33, Bowen's been the one that's been getting off all game. I just thought the coaching right there was stupid because, look at it like this. At that time, you had 3 timeouts. It was a lot of ball game left. So you can look at that and go, okay, well, if they go for it and don't get it, Bama got to drive length of the field. You got 3 timeouts, a lot of game left. I understand going for it. I'm not here to debate that. My thing when I hit the debate is, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, why not call a timeout and run and try to scheme up and call your best play?
Yeah.
With your best
personnel
on the field.
Why hurry up?
That's a coaching error.
Why hurry up? Why do a hurry up? The hurry up was stupid.
Especially when you had as much success in the run game with the Bowens as you had.
Yeah.
Like that it didn't make sense to me. I thought that was an extremely egregious coaching error by Kirby Smart and his staff. But man, I saw Alabama football put on Twitter. I think it was yesterday. Put out it was like a video, like an 8 or 9 minute video summing up the game the other day. And I saw Ty Simpson giving his pregame speech, right? And he was like, man, this ain't about them. This about us, man. He was just, how football players get fired up for the game. And, man, I looked at that and I said, man, this is Ty Simpson's team, man.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that C on his chest, man. This is his team, man.
Yeah.
I'm just real talk, man. In fact, you know me, man. I'm not give quarterback all the credit kind of guy either. I'm not. I am extremely impressed by what I've seen from Ty Simpson, man, from week to week to week. We hope he continues to grow. Some more notable thoughts I got, man. I thought Jeremy Bernard was Bernard at this point, man. Bernard got a strong case to be the MVP of this team. You could call him the best player on the team right now. Nobody can debate that, man. He's been consistent every game. The versatility, man, the ability to line him up out wide, and he beat you 1-on-1 on a slant for a touchdown. They lined him up in the backfield run him off screens. They give him jet sweeps. He even threw a pass in the game the other day, man. I can't understate the versatility of Jeremy Bernard. I was going to say Jermaine Bernard. Of Jeremy Bernard. I thought Isaiah Horton was huge, man. 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Bernard had 5 more catches. Ryan, while everybody's going to try to focus on the big drop Ryan had 5 catches, had 2 or 3 big catches on third downs, man. So, I'm not one that's going to dwell on the negative, man, especially in the ball game that we won. Ryan, look here, man, for all of Alabama faithful, of Alabama fans, man, that watch the games, and I get it, man. Ryan the way he's dropping these passes is frustrating. I don't understand it, but you have to also realize, man, whenever Julio Jones just retired right before this season started, because we parted about the day that it happened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn certain Julio Jones is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Julio Jones led Alabama in drops his first 2 years in college, man. We got to remember that Ryan is still a young player. So I'm not going to let the drops worry me the way that, or let them bother me the way that other people do, because believe it or not, man, Ryan impacts that game way more than people think, man. And look, I'm not taking nothing because it sounds weird, and I'm not one of them kind of fans. I'm not taking nothing away from the shine that Bernard is having, or Horton is having, or Lysel Brooks is having, or anybody else is catching the football is having. If you think Jeremy Bernard and Josh Cuevas get wide open the way that they have been, ain't got nothing to do with Ryan Williams whenever he's on the field, you don't know football.
Yeah.
Ryan Williams is demanding a lot of attention, man. And to their credit, they taking advantage of it. They're taking advantage of it, man. And truth be told, I think Bernard is a good enough wide receiver. One, you might start double teaming Bernard.
Yeah.
I think that's what's coming next, man. Bernard is on an absolute tell, man. And I'm glad you're getting to see it, man, because I thought Bernard was very damn good last year.
Yeah.
I thought he was very good last year, man. I'm just glad to see him getting his shine, man. But I'm not going to dwell on the drops with Ryan. I thought Damani Jackson didn't have his best day at all.
Nah, me neither.
Damani Jackson did not have his best day at all, man. Run support, he was awful. Damani Jackson has to be better in run support than he was the other night. He has to be. He has to be better, man. I'm trying to find stuff to nitpick about. Damani Jackson can be better. He will be better. Ryan can stop dropping the football. I can't foresee that's gonna just keep happening every game. But all in all, man, impressive win. Man, you go on the road, get a top 5 win. I can't downplay that. Huge win, man.
I wish Quay Russo wouldn't have got that damn. Didn't he get that target? Yeah. That was some bullshit.
Yes. That right there, I would say, is the biggest loss in this win, is losing Quay Russo to a foot injury. And it ain't been said how long he's going to be out. Hope maybe we make a postseason run. He comes back for the postseason. Maybe we'll see. Mm-hmm. But now it's time for Justin Hill, Noah Carter, Yazzie Pierre, who already been getting plenty of playing time. He'll have to play even more. He's showing me things. We watching him develop as a player. But I think Alabama got the players that they can get it done without Russo. But I think Quay Russo pound for pound is probably their best edge defender. But I think they should be able to maintain without him. But losing Quay Russo is big. It's big.
Yeah.
I'm glad I definitely just slipped my mind. I'm glad you brought that up. Good note.
Yeah.
Good note. So, man, on to this week, man. We all know the story from last year. Bama beat Georgia. Then they went to Nashville and played Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt won the game 40-35. And let's be honest, man, all season, Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt quarterback, he been talking shit. He was doing it during the off season. He'd have been on Bussin' with the Boys podcast, and that's the podcast with Will Compton and I think his name Taylor Lumen. He been talking this shit. Earlier today, it got reported that he said if we play our game, if Vanderbilt play their game, it won't be close. So Pavia, safe to say, he's coming into this game feeling very confident. Johnny Manziel gonna be on Vanderbilt's sideline. You know what I'm saying? Because they call him Pavia a knockoff Johnny Manziel. He like a Johnny Manziel light, if you will. So Johnny Football will be at the game. If you can remember, he came to Tuscaloosa and beat Bama in 2012 when he was a freshman. Catapulted his Heisman campaign for Johnny Football. So man, Vanderbilt comes into this game 5-0. College game day, Nick Saban, Pat McAfee, Kirk Herbstreit, Reese Davis, Desmond Howard. You know what I'm saying? The game will be in Tuscaloosa this weekend for this game. I never thought I would see the day the Alabama and Vanderbilt game day come for that one. But we here, 2025. We here. We are here. Thoughts, Vanderbilt, Bama. Give me your prediction.
Well, I think coming into the game, Vandy, of course, they're gonna have confidence. You know, they beat Alabama last season. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this for Vandy, and I'm not knocking them. They have played good football. I'm not taking none away from them. But let's not act like Vandy didn't play all of the competition like that for real this year. Like, they played South Carolina true enough and beat South Carolina. Lenore Sellers got hurt. If Lenore Sellers don't go down in that game, I think it would have been a better game. I'm not saying who would have won or lost. It definitely would have been a better game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna stop you right there because I agree. I think what you're getting at is that if Lenore Sellers don't get injured, South Carolina might even win the game. What we know for a fact is I don't think it ends 31-7 Vanderbilt.
No, definitely not. Yeah, but yeah, they're gonna come in. You know, of course, I mean, they got every right to be hyped. They actually won the game last year, so I expect the intensity, them coming in thinking they, But I would say this to Vanderbilt: this is different, man. This is the biggest game that y'all gonna probably play in y'all school history, having to come to Alabama. Game day, this venue being like this is different. This y'all lights is on Vanderbilt. I mean, this year. Last year, Vanderbilt, nobody really took them serious in the beginning of the season because we seen Vanderbilt. Let's be honest, as fans, we already had marked that as a W. Let's be honest, we all did. I think the players even marked that as a W before, coming into, not knowing what Vanderbilt was going to be. Now people are looking at Vanderbilt and taking them serious now. We know we can't play with them. So I think Alabama is going to be very prepared for this game. I think this was a game that was circled in the offseason. I think the chatter didn't motivate it because Ryan Williams, even in the offseason, Ryan Williams said he was going to swat a fly with a hammer or something like that. Or something he said. Some in that sort. He was with John Gruden. It was a clip I seen
with a sledgehammer.
Ant with a sledgehammer, something like that. We were referring to Vandy because John Gruden had brought up the Vandy loss or whatever, them upset in Alabama. So it's a lot of factors that come into this game. And then the fact that it's in Tuscaloosa. And let's be real, man. The players that they came in Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama are players that are the likes of Joe Burrow, Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel. Like, you have to be a different kind of player. I said Cam Newton already. But you have to be a different type of player to be able to pull this off. Like, Diego Pavia have to damn near be perfect to win this game. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's on the ground and in the air. He is going to have to be, like, lights out for them to win this game. This is a huge game for Vanderbilt. Like, I don't think they've played in the atmosphere like this. I can't say that for Ty Simpson because Ty Simpson just went to Athens last week and won. Like, that's the biggest game of Ty Simpson's career, and he looked the way he looked in that game. Now it's time for Pavia. This your biggest game of your career. You got to come to Tuscaloosa with all these lights on you, with national media. Like, Vanderbilt getting national media now. So, coming into this game, brother, all I'm saying is I'm not talking. Hey, talk your shit. Do what you do. All I'm saying is, brother, this is different from last year. This is not last year. This is don't get this confused with last year, man. They had this circle. They are not overlooking you after the Georgia win. I promise you. They're not overlooking y'all. They know what to expect. Like Vanderbilt is a team to take serious now. They ain't just a game you can count as a W now. Right now, anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just Diego Pavia just put them in another level like that. We'll see when he leave will this remain. Let's see if this just some shit right now just because Pavia is there. You know what I'm saying? Because before then, you know, they weren't relevant. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how it carries. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, in this game right here, man, I just need to see Bama be able to stop the side-to-side run because that's what been killing us, you know what I'm saying, even last year. It date back to last year. Anybody that do that side-to-side running, you know what I'm saying, and got a quarterback that can run it well and running backs that, you know, that can run it well, we've had trouble with that. I can't lie and say we haven't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a Bama fan, but I'm a realist at the same time. We've had trouble with that. But all at the same time, man, I just think this game is a little different. I think the fact that it being at home, I think that plays a big factor in this game. I think that Alabama is playing with a chip on their shoulder still. Like, I still think that Florida State loss still fueling them. And the reason why they playing the way that they playing, I still think that's on the back of their mind. I think Ty Simpson is going to have a good day against Vanderbilt. Utah State was able to, you know, accumulate 35 points on them. I think I don't think I know our offense is better than Utah State. And let's be honest, man. Ryan hadn't had he did have a good game against Wisconsin. He did have a good game. But I'm saying if Ryan Williams to show up and be elite, this offense is damn near unstoppable. And if we get a run game going, like if we actually get a run game going, like that people keep being concerned about, if we able to get at least 100 and let's say 20 yards or 30 yards on the ground, this game could get ugly for Vanderbilt. They better hope our running game is not on this game. Like they better hope we have to be one-dimensional, and I still think we can beat them being one-dimensional. That's just how great I think that our playmakers is on the outside. I come into this game with the same questions that I had. Who is going to be able to contain Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams, Isaiah Horton? Who is going to be able to contain them for 4 quarters? If you don't have an answer for them for 4 quarters, you're not going to win this game. I still had the same question, just like I did against Georgia. You are going to have, at some point, you are going to have to stop somebody. It's too much to stop. I think Alabama has too many weapons on offense for you to just hold the whole game. Somebody gonna get off. It might not be Ryan. It might be Jeremy Bernard Day. It might not. If it ain't Jeremy Bernard Day, it might be Isaiah Horton Day. If it ain't his day, it might be Ryan. Like they have so many. And then the freshman, Lotziel Brooks, you got to account for him. He showed flashes in that Georgia game. He gonna be a problem. He gonna be somebody to reckon with. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's too much for. What I'm saying is, I think that this stage right now for Vanderbilt, I think, and I could eat crow if I get this prediction wrong. If I'm wrong, I eat crow. I'll come back on this podcast and say everything I said was cap. But I just think the stage at this point right now is too big for Vanderbilt to overcome this stage right now. Where Alabama playing the way that they playing right now since that Florida State loss, I think Alabama is going to be ready, and I can see Bama covering this spread if they come out and play like they've been playing the past couple weeks. I can see this getting ugly because I'm gonna be honest with you, Vanderbilt, they hadn't faced no adversity, man. In this game, you are going to face a lot of adversity. You're gonna face adversity in this game. You haven't faced adversity all season. You just haven't. You haven't played the competition to really face adversity. In this game, nigga, you're going to face adversity in this game. You're going to Tuscaloosa. It's going to be a lot of adversity you face in this game. It's how you able to counter off of it. Last year, you didn't really face no adversity when we went to Vanderbilt because I think, if I'm not mistaken, at one point, Vanderbilt went up like 14-0, didn't it?
They did.
So I want to see Vanderbilt with some adversity. I want to see them get knocked off. I want to see at halftime if Bama go up, let's say 17-3. Let's say 17-3. How can you climb out of this hole? I want to see is Diego Pavia cut from that type of cloth. That's what you need in these type of games to win these games. You have to go through some adversity when you go to Alabama and play them in Alabama. It's different. That's all I'm saying. This is the biggest game Pavia done played in his career. So all that chit chatting you doing, it sound good, but brother, you got to go out here and you got some shit you got to do, bro. You have to do this. Like you didn't talk yourself way like you the way you didn't talk yourself into some shit that you gonna have to definitely prove Saturday. Like, nigga, game day is in Tuscaloosa. It's in Tuscaloosa. This is national media. Like, niggas is watching this. Niggas watching this. Like last year, Vanderbilt, nobody cared because nigga, we thought Vanderbilt was still Vanderbilt. Like, didn't nobody see Vanderbilt doing what they did? That was shocking to people. Nobody saw that coming. Vanderbilt didn't see that. I mean, Diego Pavia, he said what he said last year, but I mean, you gonna say that for your team because that's what you're supposed to say. But deep down inside, he like, man, this shit shocking. Like, it shocked everybody. Nobody seen that coming. Like, Vanderbilt, before they beat Bama last year, they went like 40 years without beating Alabama. Like, come on, man. Like, nobody saw that coming. You got eyes on you now. This is a little different, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he can't go in and show out and do his thing. All I'm saying is you have better do it. The way that you talking, you better go in here and be ready, man. Like, seriously.
First, I'm gonna say I got a lot of respect for Clark Lee, Vanderbilt's head coach, and what he's trying to build at Vanderbilt. I think Clark Lee is a good coach, man. And Vanderbilt was the punching bag, the laughing stock, the joke of SEC football for a while. So to see Vanderbilt go from being the punching bag to literally being in the game of the week, I think Bama Vandy the game of the week this week. I do. Or you can say it's Miami, Florida State. Because truth be told, if Florida State didn't lose to Virginia Friday, game day was going to Tallahassee for them in Miami, to be honest. Like, I firmly believe that. And to be honest, man, they really still could have went there, to be honest. But they come to team now, so fuck it.
Yeah.
I agree with a lot of what you said, man. Last year's team didn't handle success well. I'll be honest, man. They went to Vanderbilt, man. That first drive of that game last year, Vanderbilt punched them right in the mouth, went down 7-0. Yeah. And Alabama's first possession is a third down. Milroe throws the pass. It gets tipped up. Milroe get a lot of flack for turning the ball over a lot, which he did. That particular interception, that I just feel like it was a strange, fluky play. The ball tipped up. It went straight up. It felt like 11 seconds. But Vanderbilt ran up under it, picked it off, ran it back for a pick six. So it's 14-0 in the blink of an eye. They say, no, you're in a dogfight. Vanderbilt went up 14-0, won the ball game 40-35, right? Diego Pavia played a hell of a ball game. This week for me, I thought last week I told you Ryan Grubb called a masterpiece. I need a Kane Womack masterpiece Saturday.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia in specific, this quarterback, this team, I believe they still got Cedric Alexander at running back. I think a lot of the offensive line came back. Fan, if I'm not mistaken, I read today, Vanderbilt has like 2 or 3 6th-year seniors on this team and a lot of 50s. It's a veteran team for Vanderbilt, man. A lot of veterans. Okay. Vanderbilt going to come in with confidence. We beat them last year. We don't feel bad, but we ain't scared of them. Okay. That's all fine. And that is all of that. They have the right to feel that way because they did what they did in Alabama a year ago. You cannot debate that.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. It's eyeballs on this game.
Yeah.
This ain't 230 last year when Bama was playing in Georgia.
Yeah.
Beat Georgia the week before. So anybody really watching the damn game. And go, hold up. It's the fourth quarter. Alabama trailer. They might lose. Now people tuning in up. people, not just we as Bama fans, of course I watched it.
Yeah.
Fans all around the world, this is Vanderbilt's moment to prove I belong.
Yeah.
I belong, right? Guess what? Vandy can prove they belong, they can lose. Can Vandy not get embarrassed?
Yeah.
Now, that's the theater leading up to the game. Now let's talk the actual game. Once again, Womack. This should be the game. Oh, do you pronounce it Womack? Womack? I don't know. I be saying Womack, so I'm just keep saying Womack until I get told otherwise.
Yeah.
Kane Womack. There's no damn reason why Kane Womack should not be able to put together a game plan that stops this particular style of offense better than he's done. These style of offenses, the Vanderbilt last year was a quarterback run game heavy. At Oklahoma last year, without 5 wide receivers, they just said we're gonna run Jackson Arnold 30 damn times. There has to be a game plan put in place. There's no way in hell Pavia should be able to do you this year like he did you last year. You literally have a full season worth of tape, and you got last year tape to look back and see what the fuck not to do.
Yeah.
You can see what the fuck to not do.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I think Kane Womack puts together a masterpiece this weekend, man. I'm with you. This team circled this game. It feels extremely funny to say Bama and Vandy being this big of a game, but because Vandy beat them last year, I'm kind of glad it gives me the build up for this game. Is Vanderbilt ready for this moment?
Yeah. It's a big moment.
I'm with you. I think Vanderbilt defensively leaves a lot to be desired. In fact, let's be honest. And last year, Alabama lose that game last year because of the offense. They scored 35 points in 17 minutes of time of possession.
Yeah.
What Alabama has to do in this game, they've done better this year than last year. They've sustained drive. There have been longer touchdown drives. Everything is not big play or bust like it was a year ago. I'm with you, man. Can Alabama sustain drives, put together long touchdown drives, and make Vandy press on offense a little bit, make them speed up the pace? Last year's game, Vanderbilt had the ball for damn near 43 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn near 43 minutes. I don't think that happens this year. I don't. Diego Pavia played the game of his life. No turnovers. I don't think that happens this year. I'm going to go ahead and put in my first bold prediction. My first bold prediction for the game. Bama picked Diego Pavia off at least twice.
Yeah.
Bama picks Diego Pavia off at least twice, and Keon Sayab get one of them.
Yeah.
Keon Sayab gets an interception in this game. That's a bold prediction of mine. Another bold prediction of mine. Lotzia Brooks and Kevin Riley both scored their first touchdowns of the season this week.
Yeah.
Kevin Riley finally gets in the end zone, so does Lotzia Brooks.
Yeah.
Ryan here in the chatter, man. Ryan told he's tired of reading about how he can't catch. I think from this point forward, we're going to get vintage Ryan Williams. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I firmly believe that. I think you get vintage Ryan Williams from this point out, man. I said it in the going to the Wisconsin game. I said coming into this game, man. Over 100 yards and a touchdown for Ryan Williams Saturday. Book it.
Yeah.
Book it.
Yeah.
Book it. I think Ryan getting the end zone. I think Lotzia Brooks getting the end zone. I think Kevin Riley getting the end zone. Prediction of mine. I don't think Vanderbilt's defense can stop this offense enough. I think Alabama's defense takes this game extremely personally. This ain't even about just personnel. This ain't even about just schematics, X's and O's, or necessarily just personnel. I think this is about manhood. Do you have some damn Bama pride? I think this defense shows up. They play with Bama pride. Diego Pavia been talking it. You can say, well, Tommy Castellano's talking in the offseason, and that's true enough. I can't refute that. But what I can refute is they didn't play Castellanos last year. They didn't know what the fuck hit them at Florida State. They played Pavia. Pavia embarrassed them last year.
Yeah.
I think Bama defense shows up. They play with pride. I'm going to be honest, man. The spread as Alabama opened up at minus 12.5. Money came in on Vanderbilt plus 12.5. It's bet down. It came down. Now it's Bama minus 10.5. I think Alabama wins this football game by 21 plus.
Yeah.
I think Alabama wins this football game by 21 plus. I do. I think you get an A+ from Bama this week. They're not overlooking them. They taking this shit as seriously as you possibly can. Final score prediction, man. 44-17. Bama.
I'm with you with that. I go 45. I go 45-14. I think they're gonna blitz Vanderbilt. I think Alabama gonna beat the shit out of Vanderbilt this week. If I'm wrong, I come back on this podcast and eat crow. Everything I said was cap as fuck. What I'm seeing right now, with what Poppy is saying, the stage that this is, as big as this game is, this shit got eyes on it. This the biggest game of your life. I think Alabama is more prepared for this game than what people think. I really do. I really do. I think they circled this game. I think this game, like, they laser focus in this game.
I'm putting into consideration that Vanderbilt done played, if I'm not mistaken, 2 group of 5 opponents leading up to this game. Them like bye week. They've been preparing for Bama. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I still think Bama roll. I think you get a vintage, we taking this personally game from Bama this week.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that. I firmly believe it.
Yeah.
Bama fans, get in the comments, man. Let me know the final score prediction y'all got for Alabama and Vanderbilt this Saturday. I got it 44-17. Tied. Fat got it 45-14. Tied. Get in the comments, let me know. All right, Fat, I hate to close the show because, man, this is the part of the game that nobody likes, man, but it just been happening so often. I feel like we should have a little brief discussion about it, man. CD Lamb got hurt earlier in the year, but I think he is supposed to come back. I think he had a high ankle sprain. Nick Bosa, if I'm not mistaken, tore his ACL. He's done for the season. Malik Neighbors tore his ACL. He's done for the season. Tyreek Hill messed his entire knee up the other day, man. He's done for the season, man. That was so gruesome with Tyreek, man.
Oh yeah.
Is this the part of the game where Lamar Jackson got hurt the other day? He's finna be out. I think the Ravens said 2 or 3 weeks. It's the unfortunate part of the game, man, that nobody likes. We all hate it, man, because you don't wish injury on nobody, man. But isn't just Joe Burrow done for the season? He got hurt.
Yeah, he done.
1,
yeah.
Or week 2. Injuries, man. Injuries damper down the NFL season.
They do.
They damper down the NFL season, man. Like, you look at big games that's coming up, and you see star quarterbacks and other star players that's hurt, man. And it just make the game not be as intriguing. But, man, that one with Tyreek Hill the other night, man, that one
hit different.
That one hit different, man. That one hit different. People can say what they want to say about Tyreek Hill, like his off the field antics and his off the field life. Fat. One thing about me that I've always said, man, whenever I follow, you know what I'm saying, sports and athletes, and you know what I'm saying, man, we obviously love sports here. We literally talk about it once a week for the world to watch.
Yeah. I
only judge athletes for what I see on the field, man. I do not know these people personally. Maybe one day I meet professional athletes. Maybe I never do. I just judge you strictly off the field. Tyreek Hill is one of the greatest wide receivers I've ever watched with my own 2 eyes. I think he's for sure right now. He's already a Hall of Famer. I hope that's not the end for Tyreek Hill. Granted, I hate that for Malik Neighbors. He a young superstar on the rise. You hate it for Nick Bosa because that's starting to, he's in his prime. How many more years of vintage Nick Bosa are we going to get? Remember, he missed a whole year a couple years ago before these injuries started to pile up. Joe Burrow, as much as we like Joe Burrow, as much as we do, I think it's safe to say now, Burrow done missed a lot of time being hurt.
Yeah.
He misses a lot of games being hurt, man. And you just hate to see players of this caliber. You hate it for all players in all sports at all levels, period. But you especially hate to see the superstars get injured, man. I hate to see it. I hate
it. Me too. Me too.
It,
man, injuries riddle the season, man.
Man, I hated that, man.
Injuries riddle the season, man.
Yes.
Yeah, it riddles the season, bro. Especially when this top stars
riddle the season, man.
Yeah, especially when it's top stars that's getting hurt like that. The players that you name, but that Tyreek Hill just hit different, man. Because like Lamar Jackson, he coming back. That would hit different if it was for the season. But I know
Right.
he coming back. But
Right.
Tyreek Hill, that hit different, man. I'm really a Tyreek Hill fan, man. I like Tyreek
Facts.
Hill a lot.
Hell
I
yeah.
love his game, man. I love his game. I hate it ended like that. And hopefully, because I think he's gonna be out a couple years. That's my opinion. I think it's
Yeah,
gonna
me
take him a
too.
year to recover. And I hope he come back the same. You know what I'm saying? But who knows, man? It like injuries do people different ways. So hopefully he come back. You know what I'm saying? I pray for a speedy recovery for him. Maybe he come back and be the same player that he was before he got hurt. But we shall see, man. I hate that though.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man. You wish a speedy recovery to all of them, man. But
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. Emphasis on that speedy recovery to Tyreek, man. That didn't look
Yeah.
good. That didn't look good at all, man.
No, it did. It did.
It didn't look good at all, man. Damn, you hate that for Tyreek Hill, man. But
Yeah.
hold up, man. I did have one more thing I wanted to close the show on because we do got to. I mentioned it briefly. Florida State, speaking of them, because they beat Bama in week 1, lost to Virginia Friday night. I'm not even finna get into the fans rushing the field. I think that shit should be banned. I personally do,
Yeah.
but they probably never ban it. But I think because all they're doing is finding the school now. I think that shit should be banned. Me personally, it's not safe for the players. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
do you give Florida State the chance to beat Miami at home this week? And I think Miami ranked number 2. Chances that Florida State you're gonna get a little upset, but you don't have to give me a prediction, but do you think Florida State can pull it off?
Yeah, I think they can pull it off. I think they can. I think what's the name? Gus Malzahn gonna have to call a masterpiece though. I think it's gonna have to look similar to what he did against Alabama, and it's gonna have to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So, but Miami playing ball right now, man. Miami legit, bro. So, it's gonna be tough sledding because Miami playing some of the best ball in the country right now. But I think Florida State, I think they can, yeah. And I think them being at home helps too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Big rivalry game, conference game. You know what I'm saying? Battle of state pride. You know what I'm saying? We the best team in Florida. No, we the best team in Florida. Carson Beck having a resurgence, man. Carson Beck making me take back a lot of takes I had about it, man. Carson Beck has been damn good this year thus far.
Yeah.
Mario Cristobal, man, can he get over the hump? You know what I'm saying? As the head coach speaking, I'm with you, man. Gus gonna have to call him a masterpiece, but Gus is very well capable of calling a masterpiece. As Bama fans, we know that way too damn well, to be honest, man. But I think that's gonna be a great matchup. I don't give a prediction on it. It is on the sheet. I think I keep giving my damn picks on this sheet. That's why I can't win no money on this goddamn podcast. Finna quit giving my picks out on here. I probably won't. But man, I think that's all I got for this week. Fat, you got anything else?
Nah, that's all I got, bro.
Oh man, well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to No Excuses, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Tell a friend to watch No Excuses, man. And with that being said, this is No Excuses. And we out.